has enough blood for both ends anyhow, right? Merlin's Creed is out now, and first of all, thank you for everyone who got it. You can find it on Evanswitches.com, and there's also a witch quiz right after the free books and the free escape room for subscribers, so do go and check it out. Today I wanted to talk about a subject that everyone in this world is interested in. And I'll share my thoughts, and I also share them in a way when I write. So I'll actually start from this. This is a sex scene from Merlin's Creed. Now, I do write sex scenes that are not explicit, so you don't have like body parts naming. And I feel that it's part of how I make the characters grow, specifically in this book. I've actually read you another one from here where it's about feeling comfortable with your body and body shaming during your pregnancy, and also saying like how I felt when I was pregnant and how I avoided all the mirrors. So I'll link that below, and it's a statement, I think, about how I see life and how I see sex in general. So this is after Kim and Seth are back from the past. We don't exactly know what happened, but they are in grief, and they deal with it very differently, and it affects everything. So he says to her, by the way, about last night, I didn't mean to push you. I realize you might need time. It's not that. How could I explain it clearly? It's just, I fear that if we got intimate, I'd just cry the whole time. He raised himself and leaned on his elbow. What? I looked away, but his fingers turned my face back to him. There's nothing wrong with that. Please don't tell me you're afraid of my reaction. Seth, I'm afraid of crying. I'm afraid of this emotional tsunami that is threatening to drown me. I had a glimpse of it today. I sat on a hill and my eyes turned into waterfalls. And how did it feel? Good question. Surprisingly, it was relieving. Actually, it gave me peace. He thought for a second. What if that's what you need? Sex can take different forms, Kim. It doesn't always have to be an ideal. Just allow it to be what it wants to be. Thank you, Buddha. He laughed. So yeah, if I had to give you one sex tip to take for life, don't have ideas about what it's supposed to be. And this is this beautiful thing that he says here. By the way, sex, the word sex, is the only place in the whole series that it appears, is when these two talk about it in this case, in this instant. And it's just to say that we are bombarded by messages all the time, from the media, from movies, from books, from what my husband calls magazines that tell you 10 things your man is thinking about right now. And that's all nice for entertainment, but when you come to experience life, you can't come to any experience, especially not a physical one, especially not an intimate one, with ideas of how it's supposed to be, because then you'll kill it. Like, one of the things that I sometimes think is that you have to go beyond the body. You have to not think of all the like technicalities, because that's gonna, like, nobody has enough blood for both ends anyhow, right? So yeah, so just be and let it be whatever it wants to be. Some of the scenes in the books describe the witches experiencing something like going into this other world, seeing lights or seeing water or seeing like ocean waves. And this is the symbolic magical variation of a tantric experience, an experience that is not in the technicalities and the mundane and the physical, because this isn't, life isn't so material as we think it is, and definitely not this experience. So yeah, a bit short, but right to the point, as it were. If you want a little bit more things that are saucy, I am currently writing funny fairy tales, and they have a lot of sex jokes in them. So that would be part of that. It's scheduled to come after the last of the Evanswitches, so there's 6 in the double trilogy, and then there would be other Evanswitches books in the series in different trilogies. So it's right between that. So yeah, I hope this was interesting, a bit short, and if you haven't gotten Merlin's Creed, it's $2.99 right now instead of $4.99 for the week, so you can get it now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!